You've probably said it before. One day, I'll start my own business. But let's be real. Right now, you're probably sitting on your couch, scrolling through TikTok, watching people flex their Lamborghinis, telling you, just start, bro. And what do? You nod your head, feel a little motivated for 5 seconds, and then you keep scrolling. You tell yourself, yeah, I'll start, but not today. Maybe next week, next month. Then next week turns into next year, and next year turns into never. This is the harsh truth. Most people never start. They wait for the perfect idea. They wait for the right moment. They wait for some magical sign from the universe. Let me save you some time. That moment will never come. Successful people don't wait. They start messy, they make mistakes, and they figure it out along the way. So today, we're cutting through the excuses, the doubts, and the fear. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to start your first business, even if you have no money, no experience, and no idea where to begin. If you watch this video all the way through and follow these steps, I guarantee you'll be ahead of 99% of people who just talk about starting but never do. And if you're serious about finally taking action, make sure you hit that subscribe button because I'll be posting more videos to guide you step by step. Now, let's get into it. Why haven't you started yet? Let's be honest. It's not because you're too busy. It's not because the economy is bad or you don't know where to start. It's because your brain is feeding you lies. You tell yourself you need money. You don't. You tell yourself you need a genius idea. You don't. You tell yourself you're afraid to fail, but you should be afraid of staying in the same place. So let's break down the 3 dumbest excuses keeping you broke. Excuse number 1, I don't have money. I hear this one all the time. I want to start a business, but I don't have the money to invest. Here's the truth. You don't need money to start a business. Look at history. Steve Jobs started Apple in a garage. Elon Musk was so broke, he slept in his office. Mr. Beast started his YouTube empire with a secondhand microphone. No money? No problem. What you actually need is creativity and execution. Instead of waiting for money you don't have, start with what's free. If you have a phone and internet, you already have everything you need. Learn a skill: writing, video editing, coding, social media management. Offer that skill as a service. Get your first client. No investment needed, just action. The real problem isn't money. The real problem is that most people don't want to put in the work. Excuse number 2, I don't have a good idea. You think you need some revolutionary world-changing idea? Nope. The best businesses aren't about coming up with a brand new idea. They're about solving problems. Uber didn't invent taxis. They just made them easier to get. Airbnb didn't invent vacation rental. They just made them more affordable. Uber Eats didn't invent food delivery. They just made it more convenient. If you want to start a business but don't know what to do, start by looking for problems. What are people complaining about? What frustrates you in daily life? What's something people are willing to pay for? That's your business idea. And here's the best part. You don't even have to be the best at it. You just have to be better than the average person. Excuse number 3, I'm afraid to fail. Fear of failure is the number 1 thing stopping people from starting. But let's put things into perspective. Amazon launched a phone. It failed. McDonald's tried selling pizza. It failed. Coca-Cola changed its formula. People hated it. Did they quit? No. Because failure isn't the end, it's the beginning. The truth is, failure is part of the process. You can't win without losing first. Would you rather fail a few times and eventually succeed, or never try and stay exactly where you are forever? Because that's the real failure, doing nothing. How to actually start your business today. Enough excuses. Let's talk about how to actually get started. You don't need money. You don't need experience. You don't need a genius idea. You just need 3 things: a simple business model, your first sale, and a system to scale. The first step is picking a business model that actually works. Forget about drop shipping, crypto scams, or get-rich-quick scheme. The best business models are simple and proven. Freelancing lets you get paid for skills you already have. Content creation allows you to build an audience and monetize it. Selling digital products turns knowledge into income. Service-based businesses let you get paid for doing something others don't want to do. Pick one. Stick to it. Once you've picked a model, your only goal is to make your first dollar. Forget about making $10,000 a month. Focus on making $1. Because if you can make $1, you can make 100. If you can make 100, you can make 1,000. Too many people overcomplicate this step. They think they need a fancy website, a logo, a business plan. You need a customer. If you're freelancing, find 1 client. If you're selling a service, get 1 person to pay you. If you're creating content, sell 1 product. That's it. Once you've made your first sale, it's time to multiply it. The secret to scaling isn't working harder, it's working smarter. Automation lets you schedule, optimize, and free up your time. Outsourcing lets you focus on growth while others handle repetitive tasks. Social media builds systems that work for you 24/7. The rich don't trade time for money. They build systems that make money while they sleep. What happens if you don't start? Let's fast forward 1 year into the future. If you start today, in 1 year, you could be making real money online. You could have a business that supports you. You could be free from the 9 to 5 grind. But if you don't start, you'll be in the exact same place today, still dreaming about someday, still scrolling TikTok while someone else makes millions. The choice is yours. So here's your challenge. Pick a business model, make your first sale, scale it up. And if you want step-by-step guidance, hit that subscribe button right now. Because in the next video, I'm going to show you exactly how to make your first $100 online, fast. Subscribe now or keep waiting for the perfect time that will never come. See you in the next video.